Hello, hello, one and all. It is so good to be back with you all again. My name is Tom, otherwise known as Titanium Legman, and I am filled with vigor and purpose. I'm so excited to be back to Tactics Ogre with you guys today. I'm so excited to be back in my apartment with Jane. My mom is doing well. Everything is looking up. The channel is becoming revitalized as I'm publishing content once again, and I am living in it. It's so good to see you all. We are here listening to Victory. Let me take this starting soon off the screen. Thank you, Iria, for this wonderful rendition of Victory. I figured we should start with something upbeat and, yes, victorious to herald the glorious return of one of the greatest games that the channel has ever seen, and something that I enjoy spending time with you guys over so much. Hello, everyone. I see y'all popping off in chat. Canadia's here. Atham Boy, Segno, Solid Nate. What is up, everybody? As you can tell, I'm feeling great. I was planning on having webcam on today, both for Tactics Ogre and for the Summer Games Fest, which is coming later. But for all of my positive feelings, my face kind of looks like a nightmare right now because I got scratched up by our cat. Because I was holding her the other day. And she was fine, but then, like, you know how when you're in an apartment and, like, if someone opens the outside door, it can, like, move your front door? Well, that happened, and so she thought someone was coming into the apartment, and she's deathly afraid of strangers, so she freaked out and tore my face up. It's not too bad, but I've got, like, a scratch across my nose, a big scratch across my eye that's probably going to leave a scar, like some other nicks and cuts and stuff. It's not great, so. Solid Nate said, been wondering if you had finished this. What a great game. I actually finally got my copy, too. Awesome, Solid Nate. Awesome. And no, we are not finished. Not by a long shot. We're finishing up Law today, and then we're going to be we'll do a quick run through Chapter 3 Neutral, which is really the only thing that's different about the Neutral route. And then there's a couple characters that we can get by doing so. And then from there, we're on to just complete post-game stuff. We got to go finish Coda 2, and then do Codas 3 and 4. We're going to do San Bronzo Ruins as well, and then, and only then, will we be done with Tactics Ogre for a while. I'll see what other video content I want to make, if any. Obviously, it's outdated at this point, but I still want to do it for my own enjoyment and for those of you who enjoy watching my content about this stuff. And then we'll be moving on to other stuff for a while, but that's a bit in the future yet. A scar, oh shit, just like Nick Fury, right? Yeah, exactly. It's not across my eye. I wish it was, that'd be pretty cool. But it wouldn't be my first facial scar from a cat either, so. Heave ho, it says Kwang Bei. Hello, Kwang Bei, I've missed you, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. I know this is an early one, so not as many people as normal would be around, but so it goes. With Summer Games Fest being later in the day today, I figured we could get some Tactics Ogre in now, since I've been meaning to get back to it. So. That said, let me show you guys what I've been up to, because it's not like I haven't played since we last streamed. To celebrate our glorious return over the last week and a half or so, have been powering through, in what time I had, another run of the Palace of the Dead to get a whole bunch of gear. And, we have that gear. I haven't done anything with it yet, because I literally just finished the run at like 3 in the morning last night, because I wanted to be done with it before I had to leave the Palace to do the stream today. So, yeah, I'm a little tired, but that's okay. So I went through, and we've got a whole bunch of stuff. We've got more Holy Fists, we've got more Wind Daggers, Dark Daggers, a bunch of these Holy Swords, which I actually hadn't seen before, more Fafnir's Hearts, more Moon Blades, a whole bunch of more Fire Axes, Wind Axes, Dark Axes, Water Axes, Ice Lances, Dark Lances, like there's so much stuff, all sorts of hammers, a whole bunch of one-handed katanas, and like a bunch of this stuff is going to get merged down into one super version of the weapon, but I just figured I'd show you guys, like look at all these bead-bound blades, look at them all, Ogre's Banes, all sorts of stuff, so I'm pretty stacked right now. I also picked up this cursed two-handed katana that will have to turn into a weapon at some point. And then I also got a cursed blow dart, and we got a bunch of bows, and a whole bunch of crossbows. Look at all these Asmacs. We got water crossbows for days, and a cursed crossbow. So lots of cool stuff that we can make. But as well as like a ton of armor and rings and all that type of stuff. Got another Ring of the Dead. So I can't remember where we left off on that, if I owed anyone a Lich, or if I'm able to make Cressida into a Lich now. I think I can make Cressida into a Lich. I don't think I owe anyone any Liches, but you guys can let me know. I'll give it a couple of days, let people watch the VODs, all that type of stuff before I use it. But yeah, so we're stacked, and I'll worry about using that stuff in between this stream and the next. So for now, we're going into the Hanging Gardens, and this should be a pretty fast romp. We're pretty overpowered at this point, even though we're level scaled. We've got a lot of good gear, even more than the last time we were in the Hanging Gardens. So we could probably just power through here, but we'll see. We'll see. Final boss should still be a bit of a challenge, so. Waiting for some Final Fantasy Tactics and Tekken 8. Oh, excuse me, Tekken 8 news. I can only hope that we hear about Tactics, man. I can only hope. Speaking of law, next in line for seeing what impressions you've got of the major arcana is justice. Upright, justice, fairness, truth, cause and effect, law. Reversed, unfairness, lack of accountability, dishonesty. Like, obviously this is like a cop-out because, you know, it's already the justice system, but I think of like the Supreme Court being like the upright of law for the most part, and then like local high school officials being the reversed of law with like, you know, zero tolerance policies and stuff. Like if you get in a fight in school at all, even if you were like protecting yourself from getting your ass beat, you still get thrown out for a while, that type of thing. What are your comments on this version versus the original? Haven't actually played this one yet, but absolutely love the original. I've not played the OG Solid Nate. I played Let Us Cling Together, but I've not played the Super Nintendo / PSX version, so I can't comment on that either. In terms of this versus Let Us Cling Together, though, I absolutely prefer this. Because, like... Oh, wait, can I turn... I can't... No, I can't turn level sync off, can I? Can I? I can! Oh my, we can face roll this even harder than I thought. I didn't think it would let us. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Well, we need to stick to what we were saying before about only using characters who, like, are new to us or who we didn't use a lot previously. So we're still going to do that, but this should still be a pretty solid face roll, if I do say so myself. We'll probably just auto-battle these first few fights, honestly. We'll bring Azlison. Actually, no, wait. We'll bring Vice. We'll bring Ozma. Okay. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Actually, yeah. Yeah, assign all. I shouldn't need items. Yeah, we're fine for items. We're fine. But yeah, in terms of this compared to Let Us Cling Together, I absolutely prefer Reborn. There's just so much clunkiness and unneeded slowdown in Let Us Cling Together that Reborn just streamlines. And it makes it a much more enjoyable experience overall. There's some of the kind of like finicky mechanicalness of it that I do miss, that a lot of people miss. And the people who dislike Reborn tend to seem to dislike it for that lack of fiddliness. But as an overall experience, Reborn is the clearly superior product in my mind. Oh! Well, there you go, Vice. Awesome. I don't think we need to open those on future runs. I think we've got the shortcuts unlocked now, but we'll see. Hey, listen, what's up, says Navi. Hello, Navi. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Hey, listen to you as well. We're back to Tor. Nice. Indeed, German. Indeed. Yeah, it needed to happen. I just, you know, with so many other releases that were coming out, and there was so much stuff that I wanted to do on stream with Fire Emblem. I'm still making Fire Emblem content for videos, but I'm planning on getting back to Tactics Ogre videos as well, for what interest there is in them. And then, there's still so much to do in this on, like, the actual story side, so definitely wanted to get back to it. Just had to clear up some other stuff first. Would have been back to it a lot sooner, but obviously real life stuff kind of took precedence. Am I late? Not late at all in Completionist. We only started like 5 minutes ago, buddy. You're good. And good to see you. Kicking denim. I wish we could. I wish we could. Nothing wrong with simply reading what it says on the tin. Indeed. On the flip side, here's a slightly more esoteric example. Two types of parenting. One parent who actually recognizes when their child has done something wrong or bad, but doesn't lash out, instead sternly disciplines them, explains why it was wrong, why they shouldn't do it in the future, the effects of doing something wrong like that, and how it could stretch out into the future if they continue to do it and make things infinitely worse. Versus a parent who is just like, oh, my sweet little angel could do no wrong. He could never do anything like that. How dare you even bring up such accusations against him, and then you create a monster. And that's upright versus reversed, in my mind. If Tactics gets announced, lol, rip ears, yeah, y'all better be ready. If you're hanging out in 4 hours-ish, a little less, for Canadian and I streaming the game, or not the Game Awards, the Summer Games Fest, whatever new announcements, all that type of stuff get revealed, we'll be talking about it. And if Tactics Ogre, Final Fantasy Tactics even, gets announced, y'all better be ready. Because y'all think I was loud for Armored Core 6? You are not prepared. You are not prepared. Looking forward to getting to see all the Arcana briefs in order once I find them all in the old VODs. Yes! Yeah, I definitely want to do, like, a proper video of that. Like, discussing the... What would it be like? Discussing the major and minor Arcana in Tactics Ogre Reborn or something like that? I would need a catchier title. You guys, if you have any suggestions, can help me with that. But I definitely want to do a video compilation of all of it. Thoughts on the Ultra Cursed Bunei build? I have not seen this Bunei build. Was this something that was being discussed in the Discord? You'll have to fill me in. Remember to turn Denim to a Lich so he can steal his passives for Lord class. Oh, I should do that. You're right. I did just get another Ring of the Dead, but I wanted to turn Cressida into one. Well, we're going to have to go back through the Palace of the Dead for Coda 2 anyway. Maybe I can just turn Cressida into a Lich and then go through again for Coda 2, get another ring, turn Denim into a Lich, and back. Seems reasonable, right? Because once I turn Cressida into a Lich, she's staying as a Lich, so... This is weird, I feel like it's a Mandela effect. Actually, Summer Game Fest, not Summer Games Fest. Oh, is it really? Interesting. I had no idea. I wonder, I think I might have the title wrong of the stream. I'll have to fix that. Weird. What's this kid discussion? Oh, we're discussing the major and minor Arcana in Completionist. This is something that Segno does with us. Oh, cool. We do have the... Okay. This is going to be super fast then. Might actually even start neutral today, guys, because, like, yeah, we've got the secret passage, so this is going to be good. Yeah, we discussed the major and minor Arcana, and, like, he gave his explanations of it, and then now he asks me for my take on them. And so that was my kind of explanation of justice, is like a strong-willed, firm, but kind and understanding parent versus a doormat parent who just lets their kid get away with whatever they want. Who have we not used too much? Tenshi could always use some love. And let's get Scarlet out here as well. Likely will be news about Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. True, true. That's true. Bunei in the Discord. Got it. Not the minor Arcana. Okay, got it. It's the Byleth Bunei plus luck plus 8 for total plus 20 luck, plus favorite food to try and fish for seconds procs. Any class that gives luck growth and that Alfred or Louis can work in, Bunei can be. Ah, interesting. Okay, okay. I mean, all it does is heal you, though, right? So, like, yeah, you can... I mean, I guess that's why it's cursed. You can fish for free healing items, but, like... is that the best use of your time? Interesting though. Interesting though. I would like to see it. What is Arcana? I feel dumb. Oh, so you know how there's like tarot cards, like in Tactics Ogre, for example. That's the Arcana. So like the Fool, the Priestess, Death, the Tower, all that type of stuff. Those are the Arcana. All the Rebirth stuff on Twitter has been like, developers confirm game will have a story. Yeah, I've been seeing that. It's really funny. It's not very insightful. It's definitely more advertisement than insight. Favorite food is engaged spam. Oh, right. Yes. I was thinking of Bunei's personal skill. Yeah, favorite food, Celica's ability. That's what I've got on the Celine backup bolting build. Can I show the tarot set I worked on? Hell yeah, I was hoping you would ask, brother. Dude, guys, Canadia was part of this collab fan project for Xenoblade of like the major Arcana / tarot cards that everyone did art for. It looks fucking incredible. It looks so cool. Enjoy tacticking and ogering. I'm ahead to bed. Fair enough, Kwong Bay. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. Hope you enjoy your sleep, my friend. Sorry, I know I've been chattering on like a lunatic since we started the stream. I'm just so happy to be back doing Tactics Ogre. Nope! I forgot the denim has the teleportation shoes, so he just zoomp. Hello. Poor Scarlet with the choke points here. I don't even know if she's going to be able to get in there to do anything. She's going to try, though. Oh, I should really give her a relic sword now that we have some more of them. Chatter's all part of the experience. Well, I appreciate that, Segno. I appreciate that. I was feeling myself, like, becoming breathless. I was talking so much. I was like, maybe I should, like, chill a little. If you have any spare time tonight, you should check out my concept for backup bolting Mad Queen in the Blood of the Ackerman. Did you repost them anywhere? Like something, like a new post somewhere? I mean, if not, if you can link me to where you last posted it, I don't remember. Just because it's been so chaotic the last week. But yes, I would like to. We'll just pop it in before I head back into Tears of the Kingdom. Fair enough, Pristine the Ungifted. Fair enough. Enjoy your time with Zelda. I need to play more of it myself. Thief Clan is impressive as well. Yeah, I saw you say something about that. I would not mind checking that out. Oh, you'll be streaming later. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, cool. I will endeavor to pop in and say hello and see what's going on. Called the Xeno Tarot Project. You can find them on Twitter. Full tarot deck with each card of different illustration by different artists. I worked on the Chariot card. Pre-orders went up June 1st. Please go order. That is so, so cool, dude. That is so sick. Yeah, I need to look into it more because I saw your art and a few of the other pieces that other people like had posted that you retweeted and whatever. But I need to like go look at the full thing. It looks so sick. You guys did an amazing job. Not just Xenoblade art, but also Xenogears and Xenosaga and Xenoblade X, which was my drawing. Okay, I didn't realize that. Nice.
Done well for you.
I think we just lost somebody.
This war's made a hero.
I'm pretty sure. Did we just lost Yunin? No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone just got pushed off the cliff. Hold on. Oh, it was Zapan. Okay, so... Let's, we'll turn AI off for a second here. Yeah, I noticed that too, don't you worry. This is the issue with AI, is sometimes they will leave themselves standing in extremely goofy places. There we go. Now we're good. Can't wait to discuss the story, Tom, after you play it, though, of course. Absolutely. Absolutely. I want to check it out, for sure. I know, I've seen, like, nothing about anything, so I'm very excited to learn more, eventually. Honestly, I might play this faster than the AI, just because I'll make more optimal moves. What I make up, or what I lack in thinking time compared to the computer, I will more than make up for in, like, knowing, hey, this is the clear superior attack to make right now. Got a bunch of amazing Japanese artists to help on it, too. It's a big fan collab with 52 artists. That's so sick, dude. Is it like a charity proceeds thing, or are y'all getting, like, a cut of the pre-orders? How's that working? I can't imagine with a project that big. But, I mean, if y'all are getting paid, fuck yeah. Or, you know, if it's going to a good charity, also fuck yeah. Both are good. Haslow's End out here doing work. Love it. We're slowly making our way towards the boss. Nice. Dun dun. Zapan be doing what Zapan does best, Tom. You know? Fair. It is what he was built for, I suppose. Alright, Scarlet, get in there. Do some damage. Yeah! Nice. Love to see a classic knight doing work. Yeah, shill away. Absolutely. Absolutely. You did amazing work on that, as did everyone else. You deserve to talk about it. Any cards that we can get with Denim are going to be very much appreciated. Oh my! Damn, Denim out here slapping ass. Holy smokes. Oh, he's got 2 strengthen cards, that's why. I need not for your AI, says Tom. I can do my own strategic thinking, thank you very much. Hoping you've retained some impressions on my brief for the next one, given how I feel associated with it. The Hanged Man 12. Once you start telling me about it again, as a reminder, I will more likely than not, like, have it reconjured back into my frontal cortex. But until then, I can't really say I remember. Ah, Dragon Scale, of course. Go, Tenshi! Shoot a Templar! Nice. Haha! Put him in the Iron Maiden. Poison him. Curse him. Stick him in a stew. Blow him up with dark magic. And it was done. Holy crap, Kashua. That was vicious. Probably can't actually land anything major here, so we're just gonna have Voltaire chill. Rudlum, if you wouldn't mind. Yeah, they can take it. Again, the choke point, man. Japan can't really get anywhere, unfortunately. As sad as I am about it, I'm gonna miss Outer Wild stream because I committed to play KOTOR for my friend on Tuesday nights. I will super chat a 5 for Ice Cream Social before Tuesday, though. Oh. Well, we will miss you, Incompletionist. We will absolutely miss you, but I completely understand. Gotta go do what you gotta do for your friends, you know? All the money goes back into paying for production of the decks, you know? That makes sense now I think about it. That's gonna be awesome to have out there in the wild, dude. Like, that's the type of thing that I could totally see, like, because of the high quality of it. One day when Jane and I finally get to go to Japan, like, rolling up to some, like, really cool little, like fan, like, anime shop or whatever, and seeing it there as, like, on display as some, like, cool Xenoblade-related thing. Because it looks beautiful from all the art that I've seen thus far. I can't wait to see the physical product. It's going to be so sick. This game looks crazy. It is, Phoebes. It is. But it's so much fun. It's so much fun. There's a lot going on, but we're also, like, at the end of the game right now, so obviously it starts a little bit more reasonable.
Cease this, Andorus.
Ooh.
You are finished.
How can you be so certain? You know as well as I what lies hidden in these gardens. A miracle. And I will not pass up my chance to claim it.
Clinging to miracles is ever a sign of weakness. I have seen what good can come from perseverance and adherence to principle. Give up your miracle and stand on your own feet, Andorus.
Ha! Green as a spring morn. I cannot understand how someone of your quality ever made it into the order.
Woo! Damn. Man, you forget sometimes when you haven't played Tactics Ogre in a little while how much fire the dialogue spits, especially with the Dark Knights.
You find fault with me. With such fine nobles in House Neildam, it's no wonder your people suffer.
Oh! 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 Oh, there's that barbed tongue that Ozma is known for. Holy shit. If you'll remember, Andorus's people were conquered and enslaved by Lotus and are currently existing in that state. And part of Andorus's purpose is to try and, like, change things from within to free them. And then Ozma busts that one out. Holy. Whoa.
You have it wrong, Ozma. It is you who suffer.
And yet, Andorus maintains his cool, as he always does. Man. Pure savagery all around. And he's done.
Death comes too soon.
Where's Barbas? Martin? Where have they gone?
We've seen this all before. You'll probably finish KOTOR for Outer Wilds finishes. Listen, you. Listen. There's been a lot of extenuating circumstances in the last 6 months that have gotten in the way of us streaming Outer Wilds regularly, okay? One of the places I did a bunch of shopping was a place called Melon Books. They have lots of anime stuff like figures and manga. Actually dangerous to shop there. The deals hurt my wallet, lol. But Xeno Tarot decks just went up for Japanese pre-order last night, and it's through the Melon Books website. Oh, well, there you go. Look at that. Oh, that's so sick, dude. That is so freaking cool, man. I love it. I'm so excited for you guys. That's so cool. Get to try any of the stores with the plastic cube displays, Canadian. Oh, that's like my Final Fantasy Tactics one that I have on my desk. I've shown you guys pictures of that before, right? That I got off Etsy. That a guy made. I believe he was Puerto Rican. A guy's shop that I found. And yeah, he has these really sick plastic cube displays of all sorts of different stuff. And he custom makes them. And it's the class select wheel from Final Fantasy Tactics. And you could choose whatever, like, character, name, stats, whatever that you wanted displayed on the board. It looks super, super cool. I'll have to take a picture of it and post it in the Discord for y'all. In fact, I'll do it right now. Top of it is a little dusty. box is actually a little beat up. I don't know what happened to it. Wow, the glare is absolutely atrocious today. That'll have to do. I can take a better picture later when I'm not literally live. Try to pretend I'm a professional streamer a little bit. They have stores which are lined with rented cubes which people display stuff to sell, and you can order whatever's on display. Oh, that's what you mean. Interesting. I didn't realize that. I'm posting in the Tactics Ogre channel. There you go. Again, don't mind like the blur and stuff. It's blurry in here today. Light's probably being magnified by the hazardous air levels that we still have outside. Refresher is posted. Oh! Upright, pause, surrender, letting go, new perspectives. Reverse, delays, resistance, stalling, indecision. The difficult part of the journey to get past as it is defined by stagnation. Huh. Interesting. Something I think of immediately, and maybe it's just indicative of my, like, my current life experience, is, like, upright would be taking the time to realize that, like, a life situation that you're in isn't for you. Like, with a career, or, like, where you live, or maybe you have issues with a loved one, a family member, a partner, or something like that. And, like, you take the time to realize that you need to make some sort of dramatic change to overall improve things for yourself. That would be upright. Whereas reversed would be delaying that, like, kind of knowing it but pushing it off. Like, you really need to change careers or something. There's something else that you really want to do to be happy, but you keep putting it off. You're nervous, you aren't sure, etc., etc. Or, like, again, maybe there's a toxic person in your life that you know you need to cut out. Or, like, maybe a bad habit that you need to cut out. But again, you're like, well, I don't know, you're providing justifications, you're trying to figure out things that explain why it's fine or it doesn't actually need to be done, all that type of stuff. That, to me, would be reversed. See what you guys think about that. But new perspectives, Hanged Man can see plenty from their place up above. Ooh, true. Then there was that store that just had animation cells from classic anime. Yeah, you were talking about that. Kind of blew my mind. Tiny hole in the wall, and they had the frames from the fucking Evangelion opening. Well, I can imagine so much random stuff like that just happens, right, in Japan? Because, like, there's been so much art made over there. We should be able to AI this, no problem. There's been so much art made over there, and, like, so much of it probably, like, lost or sold or, like, stolen away in the night to be given to someone to sell, and then who knows where it winds up, you know? Got to leave for a bit in about 15 minutes. Fair enough, Segno. Fair enough. Older I get, the more my past favorite anime becomes classics. Oh, I know. I feel ya. Hey, Caffeine! Didn't see the notification. Hello. Hello, Caffeine. It's funny, now that I've been seeing your streams, like, I can attribute more of your voice to your words. Like, when I'm reading your text, I can hear more of your voice in my head, that type of thing. A lot of small stores randomly have a lot of cool stuff. Went to a store in Hiroshima that, for some reason, had a bunch of super rare Vocaloid stuff. Interesting. Those frames should be in a museum. Honestly, this belongs in a museum, but, like, seriously. Like, actually. Segno presents a card, explains its overall purpose, and you interpret the upside and downside of what it means. Pretty much Incompletionist. We'd previously run through, and Segno had given, like, his full explanation of his interpretation of each of the major arcana, and now we're kind of doing the reverse. And because my memory is what it is, he's providing reminders so that I can actually, like, know with some certainty what the topic is that I'm discussing. Savage, Ravnus. Savage. Like finding one of the Beatles' first guitars for like $1,000. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Legman. Happy to see you streaming. Absolutely, Any Road. Happy to see you here. I know it's been pretty chaotic the last couple of weeks, but I'm very happy to be back to it. Approaching change. Can I recall which one comes next? Nope. As previously discussed, my memory is atrocious. At least when it comes to, like, completely unprompted memory. Japan really likes collectibles and limited time stuff, though, so chances are that the frames are an expertly crafted replica. Maybe. Artist for the Trailer Park Warlock webcomic finally announced a tarot deck based on it. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I remember you talking about that previously, Caffeine. Had a lot of other frames with like tons of legit ones. I see. He says, do you have any video content on this game? Pretty interested in seeing more about it. Oh boy, do I. If you want to just see raw gameplay, Phoebes, with me talking with chat like we're doing now, I've got all of my VODs of my play experience on the channel right now. And then I have a ton of guide content as well. If any of you mods in chat would be willing to grab playlist links for those, that would be awesome. Yeah, Tom has loads. Exactly, exactly. Team is cruising right now. Keep up the good work, everybody. We're pounding through here. We're gonna go beat up the final boss in record time. And, yeah, maybe we just have some time to start neutral. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, it was Death, the second most misunderstood of the major arcana. That's right, I recall. Caffeine, thanks for the stream. Really unwound last night. Yeah, it was nice being able to hang out with you, Caffeine. It was very nice. It was cool to finally see some of what Disco Elysium is all about. And you presented it well, so thank you for that. Endings, change, and transformation. Transition. Reversed, resistance to change, personal transformation, inner purging. Oh boy. Reversed being resistant to change, but then personal transformation and inner purging. That's very interesting. Because that's kind of antithetical, right? I'm gonna have to think on that. Riley says, not afraid of wading into the triple digits for control playthrough. How you doing this fine morning? I'm doing good, Riley. I'm doing good. And I seriously do want to play Control. I've wanted to ever since it came out. Because, like, I'm a big fan of the SCP Foundation. And from what little I've seen of Control, it definitely gives me big SCP Foundation vibes. Let's bring Nameless out. Probably have a bigger sword we can give him, too. Hell yeah. Actually, a lot of these guys probably have relic gear that they could hold now. Yeah! Oh, it's two-handed. There we go. But yeah, so, like, I definitely want to play Control. So I appreciate the regular reminders. I just need to do it. Probably wait for it to go on sale and then pick it up at some point. Why do you not have... You need something here. There we go. Okay. I think everyone else is pretty much set up with... Yeah, cool. All right, here we go. Yeah, I definitely want to play Control. It looks super cool. And when it came out, I didn't think my PC would be capable of running it, but it definitely will now. So that could be a really fun stream game when we don't have anything else going on. Did buy some Slayer's animation frames. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Very nice. It was great having you and Tom there. It was great having you stream for us, Caffeine. Thank you, Canada. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Awesome. Just found this channel super recently. Stuff I've watched has been incredible. Oh, boy. Well, thank you for the high praise, Steve. I'm glad you're enjoying. And we're very happy to have you here. I do my best to put out quality content for people, even though I'm a relatively small channel, all things considered. How do I find Caffeine and Incompletionist streams? They both post their links in the Discord. Caffeine, if you want, you can drop your, I don't know if you have Incompletionist's stream link. If links can be dropped in chat for anyone who wants to share their stream links of the fine folks who are in chat right now. Not an open invitation to the world, obviously, or otherwise the mods are going to have to be doing overtime work to delete spam. But, like, yeah, for people in the community, if you stream and you want to share your stream links so other community members can come hang out, I'd love to have you do that. And I think it's only mods that can post links, so we might have to do a little bit of finagling to make it happen, but means a lot. Well, you're very welcome, Caffeine. You deserve the praise. How many hours can this game give? A ton, Turt. A ton. We'll look at my current save file to see how many hours I have right now as soon as we finish this battle. Actually, I might even be able to check it now. Let me see. Let us see. Okay, we can do this. Oop. Let's check really quick. And the scary thing is, this is pretty much all active time. 17 days, 19 hours, and 34 minutes. Currently. And, I still have to finish this route, the third route, and all the post-game content, and potentially all the post-game grinding. Yeah. I'm pulling up my calculator because I'm not going to try and do that math right now. Let's see. 17 times 24 hours. That's 8 plus 19. That means I currently have 427 hours on this file. So, yeah. Only main story. Well, not quite. You can power through the main story much more quickly, Turt, but I've done a lot of the side quests, including one of the post-game dungeons that I've gone through 2.5 times now. That's 100 floors long. So... 17 days. The game hasn't been out a year. I know. Thank God I can at least use the excuse of I do this for a job. So, like, it's more reasonable. You guys got to think. Think about all the guide content I've done. All the streams. Not enough time, Tom. No Coda 4. I know. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be way longer by the time we're done with everything. Still grinding POTD to finish my Bully Brigade. It's a slog. Yeah, it goes much faster once you have a pretty reliable auto battle team on. That's why I was able to grind through again in the last, like, week. Game is like a really hardcore and complex board game. It's awesome. Oh, yeah. That is a pretty accurate description, Turt. Pretty accurate description. Leave the game running to increase the playtime. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, if we went and looked at my my Steam chart, it's probably actually way more time than that, because I have had the game open and running and, like, testing and experimenting with stuff for build guides and just getting footage for guide content and stuff that, like, wasn't proper game time, you know? But then I never save that because there's no point, you know? So it doesn't read on my save file. And it wouldn't be accurate for, like, other people's expectations of game time, because people who aren't making guide content and doing that type of stuff wouldn't be spending time with the game that way. So, but, I mean, we could look at my Steam. Here, let me see. Steam. Yeah, 535 hours played. There you go. 535 hours played. Curious, when you do end up playing Control, will you live stream it, or will it be more episodic like your near videos? That's a good question, Riley. It would probably be a stream game. I always get pushback when I say this, but it's just been my experience making Let's Play content on my channel recently, and, like, seeing how Let's Play dedicated channels have been doing in the algorithm recently, that Let's Plays aren't doing well on YouTube in terms of the algorithm and stuff. Like, they don't get shown to people like they used to. And people are struggling as a result. So while there is some stuff that I still want to do Let's Play content for, stuff that's very, like, off-brand, quote-unquote, or at least I'm unsure what the audience interested in is going to be, that's where I'll probably do streams. And that's probably where Control falls in. But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, who knows where I'll be at and what'll be going on by the time I finally get around to playing it. So maybe a Let's Play would be appropriate. I don't know. What would you recommend? Conflicting stuff on the refresher, not all necessarily applicable all at once. Major Arcana can just have a few different meanings. Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. I hear you on that. It just makes it difficult for me to decide what my descriptor of it would be. Me reread. Where did it go? There it is. Endings, change, transformation, transition. Resistance to change, personal transformation, inner purging. I mean, the very first thing that I think of is the end of major life milestones. So, like, passing out of childhood, right, into, like, your teenage years, graduating from high school.
Assign no anguish to an empty purse.
Hey! Incompletionist at the $5 super chat. Holy smokes. Okay, I'll read that in just a second. Let me find it. One out of many reasons Tom rocks. He shills his community for nothing in return. Before he tells me I didn't have to donate, I do what I want. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know me well, my friend. You know me well. But yeah, I want y'all to be able to find people who are going to watch your stuff and hang out with you the same way I do. Because, like, I wouldn't be where I am right now without people showing up and hanging out and watching and enjoying and chatting. And even if you have no aspirations of making it a full-time thing like I do, it still is infinitely more fun to stream and make content for people if people actually show up. So putting the word out there so people know you exist, if I can do that for you, awesome. But yeah, so with death, I definitely think, like, graduating high school, leaving childhood, graduating college, like, getting your driver's license, like, all major stuff like that definitely fits into the upright for death. And then reverse, resistance to change, personal transformation, inner purging. Resistance to change, that one's tough. That one's tough. I mean, again, it kind of falls in similar of, like, if there's a change that you really should be making, because doing so would have a positive effect on your life, and otherwise you're only experiencing negatives. Like, again, if you've got bad habits, or, like, you're in a dead-end career or a dead-end relationship, all that type of stuff. That speaks to me, obviously, of resistance to change. But then personal transformation and inner purging can fall in with that as well once you make the choice to make those changes. Also falls into the reverse. Like, if you... We talk about going to the gym a lot on this channel, right? People's fitness and all that type of stuff. So having that personal transformation, obviously, a physical transformation of going to the gym, working out, getting in shape is a very obvious comparison to draw there. But that type of thing. More of a story game, but chat can answer a lot of small questions to make the experience smoother. Gotcha, gotcha. Turd says, think this game has 2 phases. The first 200 hours, where you're learning the language and the interactions of the systems. And the other 200, where you can speak using the options of the game, where you can say whatever you like building what you like. Yes, yes, absolutely. I think that is an accurate statement. Pre-recorded Let's Plays not doing well makes sense, unfortunately. Don't know how widespread this is, but I tend to let those build up a backlog before watching a lot at once. That does happen a lot. That does happen a lot. And YouTube's really bad at, like, staying in a sequence. That's why, like, they've pushed playlists more recently as pushback from Let's Players, so that it's easier for people to find, like, if they start a series late and they want to catch up. It can be hard to, like, get caught up, because it's like, well, where's all the episodes? Because YouTube won't just autoplay them unless you're watching the playlist a lot of times. And then people get confused and they give up, and it's bad news bears. Probably say plays a Let's Play without chat to get more into the environment. Could work either way. Yeah, I'll have to see what I want to do with it. I appreciate the input, though, Riley.
Behold the holy blade, Brynhilde.
Hey, I have that blade.
By that...
Some games are better episodic and others streamed. Though it seems most studios are leaning to streamers model because, hey, it's free promo for games. True. True. And I do think there is a consideration for that. Absolutely. I'm pretty sure we can auto-battle these guys with our current power level. We're gonna see. I'm curious. If the Hangman was approaching change, then that's true. That's true. That makes sense, Segno. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're bringing these guys down lickety-split. Totally true. Challenge runs or unique restrictions or themes are way better with conversation. Also, as Baka can attest to, Berserker's the hidden easy setting in Tour. Yeah, that run is insane. That Berserker's run, dude. The challenge runs thing, though, even, like, there could be something to be said for doing a video of it. And I actually have a few different challenge runs lined up that I'm planning on doing videos of to showcase the whole run and, like, explaining the restrictions and everything in one video. But then I was tossing around the idea of if once I'm finally doing those challenge runs, and I don't want to spoil it too much, but for some Fire Emblem stuff, not necessarily just Engage, but doing those types of challenge runs like on stream to hang out with people, and then doing the video showing the whole thing at once and explaining it for people who either want to see the results or who haven't watched the streams or whatever. That could be good if I'm hurting for stream content, but we'll see. With that, our missing Arcana Temperance being next and being skipped. I'll be right back. Sounds good. Sounds good. We'll see you shortly, Segno. What's the difference between a stream and a Let's Play? Well, Let's Play being, like, episodic, right? Like, technically, all these streams are Let's Plays, but, like, streams, you've got the long form, you've got chat involved, you can't do any, like, editing of anything, you can't edit around, like, failed attempts, things like that, if you so chose, all that type of stuff, whereas episodic Let's Plays, you can do all that type of stuff. You can insert music, you can insert memes and things like that, some of which you can do in streams as well, but I feel like Xenoblade would be better as a stream game given how big it is. Yes, that's the thing too, like, longer games do even worse as Let's Plays because people fall off of watching it because it's so long. Okay. This is the big one. Who we bringing? Who are we bringing? I mean, we're not level synced, so we have a huge advantage this time over last time. But still, we're going to try hard a little bit here. Because this fight can still be scary. Where's Donnie Boy? Donalto. There he is. I know, but I'm bringing Donalto because, like, I want to have some healing. We're going to primarily use characters that we haven't used much of, though. Yunin, you can come along. Zapan. We'll grab Nameless. Snaken, you can join us. And Bathrov. So we have some magic damage. Everyone should have the ability to res and heal and restore MP. And I'm not auto-battling this, by the way. Where the hell am I? There. Okay. Here we go. Push comes to shove, I say stream it. Something special about seeing someone experiencing something live. That's true.
Valeria is my domain. Bow low before your king, or face his wrath.
Sorry, Dorgalua, I don't think we can do that. You're gonna try Angel Knight? Oh, of course. Episodic Let's Plays usually 30-minute vids, but streamers are hours at a time. Some streamers speedrun the game, which I personally don't like, but to each their own. Of course, yeah. I'm not much of a speedrunner myself. Stream then recap sounds great. It could be fun.
Doppelgangers.
Alright, here we go, team. Time to bring Dorgalua down, but this time we've got a level advantage, instead of him having a level advantage on us. Alright, enemy Ozma is definitely a target to bring down. Starting the battle off with the fiery redheads whipping each other. There's the risk management. And time for a little song! I'm pretty sure that the enemy area isn't going to use her songs properly. So that's going to be another advantage that we have. Yeah, she doesn't... The AI doesn't use the instruments, like, innate spell. I don't know why. But they refuse to do it. Actually, let's go here. For more Iron Maidens and Bloody Gag. We could try to charm. That's worth a shot. Hey, there we go. Tom, why does your mom let you have 2 Ozmas? Well, because I've done this before, Jimmy. Ooh, alright. Fair enough. Big parry. May as well pop a heal on our Ozma here. If anyone has any challenge or theme runs you want to see, let me know. Ooh, yes. Then a Mimic Tears. I'll never be able to win the game. They're the most OP thing around. Okay. Well, let's give Denim the chance to beat Vice up some more, shall we? Save our MP for the boss. Yes, I was hoping for the meditate proc. Remember when we did this fight the first time and neither of our clerics would proc meditate ever? And how much of a goddamn nightmare that was? Ugh, God. Never again. No meditate on Bathrov, but that's alright. Oof. Yes, teleporting Denim's in our backline. Like I said, this fight is not going to be free by any means. They've got good positioning for bombs to not really be super effective. So I think we're just going to let Vice work out some of his trauma on faux Denim here. Alright, a little bit. Okay, Zapan. Well, let's continue wailing on Denim. White's like, hey, Denim, buddy, you really seem to be enjoying beating up my double. Like, you seem really into it. Don't worry about it. You put us through a lot of shit, Vice. Is Denim just raising the sword above his head? Hey, there's Nameless getting in there for some damage. If y'all remember, that is nobody's Terror Knight. One thing I was considering doing a Let's Play of, though, since I never actually... since I never actually properly played it all the way through, since I only played it during the early access period, I was considering going and playing Felseal Arbiter's Mark. And I was considering doing a Let's Play of it, because we have so much stuff to stream. But I feel like it could make for a good Let's Play game, because it's much like Tactics Ogre and Final Fantasy Tactics, where you have like individual battles, right? And so each battle could be an episode. And it would be cool, because it's another game where you can, much like with Tactics Ogre, Final Fantasy Tactics, you can go in and you can make custom characters. So I could actually go in and make characters of you guys, like we have with Tactics Ogre. And like in between episodes, reach out to people for character input and everything. Boom, baby. First big hit on Dorgalua. Let's go. So I was thinking that could actually be a lot of fun. And thank you, Not Ozma, for killing Not Yuria for us. Much appreciated. Like, of all the games that I could do a Let's Play of on the channel, there's clearly an audience for that here now. And I know people really like Felseal. I really liked it when I played it.
Here, fiend.
The only reason this is going so well is because Dorgalua walked away from all of his friends and doesn't have risk management. This would be a lot harder otherwise. Grimoire Vice shall not take this slander.
Be gone! This is the world of men. You have no place here.
Tis true. I am no man. I am a god.
A god? What god could be so foul? You are an ogre.
Ogre.
Oh boy, oh boy. This dialogue is just so good, I figured I'd let it play out.
Who's there?
Reborn. Will Silksong be streams, or would that work better as a Let's Play series? I'm probably going to do a Let's Play series just, like, to pay homage to what was previously the most popular thing on my channel, you know? I loved doing Hollow Knight as a Let's Play, so I'll probably be doing Silksong as a Let's Play for the same reason.
The Chaos Gate speaks.
With tactics games like this in FFT, any Disgaea consideration? Yes, I actually did a... We didn't...
What power is this?
I'm confused. We didn't bring Dorgalua's HP down, did we? I thought he still had HP left. Maybe I wasn't paying close enough attention. I didn't think we had made it to Phase 2. Maybe we got a crit in there with Bethrov that I didn't notice? Oh, whatever. But yeah, I actually have a Titanium Trials episode of the first Disgaea on the channel. I've never really played Disgaea before, other than a little bit of Disgaea 1 semi-recently, and I did enjoy it. And now that the channel has exploded so much with tactics games, it might be worth it to revisit, because I know this guy is a beloved franchise. Yeah, I don't remember getting Dorgalua's HP all the way down, so this is interesting. I have a Let's Play request. Any Armored Core, so I know what I'm getting into. Yes, that is also something I was considering. Yeah, with Armored Core 5 coming out semi-soon, I was thinking of at least doing a Let's Play of Nexus, which is my personal favorite in the series. That is absolutely something I am considering doing, for sure. Yeah, this is odd. I don't remember bringing his health down. Tom, gotta go. I'll leave a comment for the algorithm after the stream's up. Very much appreciated, Riley. Very much appreciated. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. Always more of a Mech Warrior person over Armored Core. Ah, Mech Warrior is one of the games that I never actually experienced for myself. There he goes! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! We don't take any inspiration from Berserk at all! God, that does hurt, man. That does hurt. One of the summons brought him down pretty low. Yeah, fair enough. I guess it did. Alright, we're working on him. We're working on him. He did, of course, warp away from the majority of the group, but as he does, we'll chase him down. He does have another turn coming up here, so we're gonna have to watch that. Throw bombs at him! Bomb the demon back to hell! Oh! Teleports behind Ravenous, nothing personal, kid. Smack. I want to make sure that we've got MP on as many characters as we can. This guy sounds like a guy with a New York accent going, "This guy, eh? Hey, get a load of this dude. This guy, eh?" Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Nothing like a Prinny Brigade. True. That's true. I've only scratched the surface of Disgaea 1, man. I was, like, just messing around with item worlds. I had only completed, like, the first 4 chapters, something like that. Like, I know there's so much to those games. Vividly remember Donalto not activating any skills when you first did this fight. Yep. And it was a gigantic pain. We're not actually going to be able to hit him here. And this is why you pack Mending Seeds and not full heal salves, because you can heal up all this ship damage without absolutely tanking your RT. That Behelit, I know, right? He's just out of reach. Glad you got the right accent I was going for. Oh, I knew. Hey, what's up, Death? Woo! Spicy! God damn! Yeah, like I said, the final boss still slaps. Throw a rock at it. Yeah, Dorgalua does not fuck around. Nay, in fact, does he find out. Donalto gets back up, just waves a magic fairy wand over his head to restore more HP. I didn't hear no bell. Oh, dude. Is it cameo or whatever that voice actors do? That voice actors do, like, commissioned voice lines on? Because I would love to get, I don't remember his name, but the voice actor for Donalto, who's Papa Near, to get him to do a voice line of that Simpsons, or not Simpsons meme, South Park meme. I didn't hear no bell. For Donalto just getting bodied left, right, and center. That'd be great. Yeah, fair enough. We're trying to get over here, team. We really are. This guy's only gotten better or worse when it comes to the grind, depending on your perspective on grind. That's what I've heard, yeah. Been attempting to learn some Massachusetts accents for my Cthulhu game, set in Lovecraft country, so original I know. Hey, nothing wrong with that. If it's good, it's good. And best of luck to you. Etna would be better with a New York accent. True. That's very true. Summoned Void, now I want to see a Slan. That would be pretty cool. Hey, Warnerport is here. Hello. Good to see you, my friend. Cameo it, then modded into the game. Hell yeah. Exactly. Oh, wait, we actually have mana. Good to see you, though, Warnerport. How you doing, my friend? You're about to make an appearance, actually. Meme is from Rocky 4. I mean, maybe. The only version of it I've ever seen is the... I don't know. I've never actually watched South Park. But, like, I guess he's one of the dads or something. All beat up. I didn't hear no bell. We've almost got him, team. Oh, what? Nameless was in range for that? Nonsense. I want to recount. That's fine. Could you imagine if we charmed him with Demon Rose? Then also put it in Gurren Lagann in that scene with his characters talking with a giant hole in his chest. Hell yeah. I didn't hear no bell, Simon. It's the dad. Gotcha. Gotcha. How are you guys today? It's an amazing day for TO indeed. Indeed it is, my friend. Indeed it is. I'm glad you have finally had the chance to get back to it. It's been so crazy. Alright, Vice. Land the killer blow, please. Bring him down. Boom. Woohoo! Down he goes. Awesome. God, man, I'm just imagining the visual presentation of Reborn, but applied to Final Fantasy Tactics, and how fucking incredible that'll be. Oh my god, I need that in my life. God, I need that in my life so bad. Damn, that's metal. I know, right? Back to the pit. I can't even try to mimic Wayne June. I'm not even gonna try. Cashua, we gotta talk about your father. In this timeline, we can't. She's here with us now, but in this reality, ooh, didn't turn out so well.
The gate's opening. We'll be pulled in.
Whole South Park episode's a sports movie. The kid's playing baseball. Oh. Here he comes, the man, the myth, the legend. He's in the chat right now. There he is.
Warren!
It's Warren. There he is. Final Fantasy Tactics will be an amazing remake. I hope to play it soon. Same. And yeah, there he is. Hey! Warren, you're about to do the original version of Louis Sue from FF14 warping all the heroes away from Bahamut. Which, knowing what a huge fan...
This place will soon collapse.
Knowing what a huge fan of Tactics Ogre and Matsuno's work in general Yoshi P is, that's probably a 100% intentional reference now that I think about it. Because the setup is pretty damn similar. Huh.
When it does, the Chaos Gate will cease to function.
This is no place for you, Warren!
Perhaps not, Denim. Farewell. Oh, great Zephyr, dance unseen, fly across heaven's veil. Ha!
What are you doing?
Poor Warren. Ah, glorious, glorious victory. Saw it first in 1997 Tactics Ogre. Indeed. Indeed.
You are hereby crowned our sovereign lord, King Denim Morn, defender of the realm. Let no man gainsay this sanctified ascension.
So, yeah, you guys remember last time Cachua was the queen?
What of the parley with the Wallister loyals?
Not this time. We're going to let this all play out.
Are to meet a month hence.
Their demands?
The release of 6 of their officers and representation within the government.
Extortion! We would encourage every band of thugs to rise up and claim their own reward.
As you say, a matter for our new liege then. Which brings up another concern.
Now is not the time. The coronation begins within the hour. Let's leave this until it's finished.
I am going to play more Zelda, Glitcher. I am. I don't know that I'll be able to finish it, but I definitely want to play more.
It's time. We're well aware.
Abuna Maruva, do you know where we can find Lord Parvo? His courtiers have been looking everywhere for him.
Where he always is, I should imagine. Tell the women to be patient.
Yes, my lord.
Denim has suitors, it seems.
Our liege presents us with a problem of another color.
I'll speak with him. You go on ahead.
Cachua.
Why do you not heed me, brother? I know how you must feel. But what of my feelings? I don't want to lose you. Our father is dead. A hard truth. But a truth all the same. In all the world. You are the only one bound to me by blood. I couldn't bear to let you die. Forgive me. I know my words will not...
I'm not sure what ending it is, Warren. I'm actually not super informed about the endings. You would know better than me.
Promise you'll never leave your sister.
Leaving you? Scarce a moment goes by we are not at each other's side. And so it shall remain. I will never leave you.
We'll look at my stats afterward to see where we're at.
There is the lie. You have chosen your war over your sister. How long until you cast me aside? Until you forget me altogether?
Never, sister.
I'm alone without you!
Koshua!
It'll be a surprise then. Indeed it will.
Sister, was I wrong?
Yeah, I wasn't going for any particular ending other than just
Dwelling
Denim
on
Lord,
thoughts of
so
Karshua
we'll see.
again. The ceremony begins shortly. Your people are waiting.
What do they wait for, Rabuna? Me? Or something they imagine me to be?
It is enough that you act the monarch now. The questions can come later.
But I...
Little bit of a
But you
more
must.
morose
If
ending.
you do not become king, these islands will plummet headlong back into war. This is something only you can do. You must be king. I dare say you know this as well as I. Time to go, Your Majesty.
Listen to me, Denim. You must save Kashua. You are the only one who can. You can lead her to her rightful destiny. Do this for us. For
Father!
No, it is not about you. Become a stone along the path to our salvation. You must look with clear eyes, Denim. Make the right choice. Lead us along the true path. Make our way. Do this. Only this.
You mustn't talk. You must rest.
Denim. Forgive me.
Father!
God, this is such a beautiful game. No matter how much I see of it, it never fails to impress me. The war that engulfed Valeria would be known as the Heim Conflict. There you go. There you go. Think that's called timeless? I mean, I would agree. I would agree. I wouldn't be surprised to see some potential return of some other Ogre Battle games in the future. Even if they were just re-releases, maybe not full upscales and remakes like this, but... I see your refresher as well, Segno. We will approach it once the credits roll and everything. Give it the attention it deserves. It's actually called Awesome. True. Very true. I cannot believe that this exists, man. Like, just this music is so perfect. Matsuno and his entire team are such one collective visionary mind. It's insane. Actually madness. March of the Black Queen, Ogre Battle 64. Yeah, I mean, I think it could happen. I think it could. Only thing that vexes me, you can't have Wellius, Diavold, and Cressida in the Nibeth fight. That would be awesome. I mean, you can with the chariot system. Imagine Final Fantasy Tactics, the classic, finally returns. Final Fantasy Tactics Remake Advance. Oh, God. I mean, I'd still be there for it, but it would hurt. It would also hurt. I'm not even going to pretend that it wouldn't. It would hurt. In the same route. Fair. Oh! Ha! Jason Charles Miller was Barbas. That's awesome. I didn't even realize. That's sick. Jason Charles Miller, he is the musician that did all of, like, the intro music for Critical Role after they, like, blew up in popularity. And he's also been some voices in some current Final Fantasy games. Not major roles, I don't think. But the one I can think of off the top of my head is he's the shopkeep in the District 7 slums in Final Fantasy VII Remake, who gives you one of the side quests to, like, go deal with the bandits and stuff that are causing problems in one of the backlots. I recognized his name immediately. It's such a bit role. Or his voice, I should say. It's such a bit role, but it's still cool to hear him. So I didn't realize he was a voice actor as well. I thought he was just a musician. Or only a musician, not just a musician. That makes it sound like I'm downplaying being a musician. Vandal Hearts will never be remade. Didn't sell well originally. FFT kind of overshadowed it. I still want to check out Vandal Hearts. That and Brigandine. There's so many games that you guys were recommending to me while we were playing Tactics Ogre back when it first came out that I want to try to make sure I revisit at some point. Or, like, revisit the idea of playing. We need a sequel, that's it? True. Ogre Battle, Lamb of the Gods. Ooh. They show a Ramza silhouette as Jabate before revealing Marsh. Ah! Ramza silhouette morphs into Marsh like Banjo-Kazooie and Talk on Talk. Ah! Pain. That would be major pain, Pecco, right there. I love just all of this splash art as well for all of the locations is incredible. And San Bronsa, I cannot wait to go to San Bronsa, dude. Cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. Also, just so you know, my plan for today, guys, is we're going to go till like 2 p.m. my time. So about another hour and a half. And then I'm going to bounce, take a break for like 45 minutes, eat some lunch while I get the, I guess it'd be more like a half hour because I've got the stream set for 2:45 my time. Yeah, like get prepped for the Summer Game Fest stream with Canada. So we're not going to go directly from this into that, just so I have a little bit of time to, like, you know, take a little bit of a break. Matsuda. Yosuke Matsuda.
Lotus moves. You're certain?
Boy.
I spoke with the rider myself, my lord.
An army 200,000 strong. They don't stand a chance.
Yeah.
The wheel turns again. And so soon after they restored peace, King Denham draws a fatal hand.
And, that's it. We don't get like heartfelt discussions with all of our characters. We don't get to like see the kingdom restored. This is a bad ending. And Valeria is being marched upon by a Lodician army 200,000 strong. And our fate is sealed. And that is the end of King Denham's reign. And why, if you want a semi-happy ending, you got to make sure that Cachua is around and becomes queen. Woo! Love it. Love it. Can't fight Lotus if they really want you dead. That's it. Indeed. Indeed. Big oof. Lord ending's either bad or badder ending. Yeah, it could be worse. I do know what the other ending is as well. In fact, I may as well just say it, because that's probably the last time we'll see the ending, because we're not going to worry about going all the way through the ending for neutral, because it's basically just chapter 3. It's the meh ending, because Denham didn't die. True, yeah. Yeah, in the worst ending, Denham just straight up gets assassinated, and that's it. That's the end. It's so brutal. It's so brutal. God damn. Lord of the Battlefield and the Bloodbound. New titles acquired. Awesome. Fair, though. Can Lotus even actually win? It's implied because of the temple quest that Lotus would probably lose. Do you think so? Well, because of the power of the Apocrypha? I mean, maybe. It's possible. The Dark Knights were a small elite force from Lotus. They have 14 other Tartarus-likes. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, right? There are 14 Death Legions. That Tartarus was just the head of one. Think about that. Plus whatever regular army they have. Imagine trying to invade and then being yeeted and deleted from the planet. I mean, maybe. Maybe. Problem is being on a boat. True. True. Okay, so now we still have our world anchors. So we can actually go forward to after we get Uria, which is to Coda Chapter 2, the search for Warren. And we can go back to the start of Neutral, which I need to remember where it is we need to go for that. Is it here? I think. Because then we go to the Almorica passageway. And we have ourselves a little discussion. And down here is when we do Chaos. I believe. No, this is Chaos. Yeah, and then down here, this is Law. And then up here, all the way up above all this will be Neutral. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we have to go here and then make a different choice. Apoc should also hurt you too. Right, exactly. That's the going nuclear issues. That's the problem. What is the canon ending? There is no canon ending, Athenboy, because there's no sequel. So we've never seen what, like, the proper world state is. Balma Musa choose Chaotic, then Law in Chapter 3. Oh, right. I don't think that's actually true, right? Because I can just go to my anchor point in Chaos. Tartarus Balsafon and Volak would explain it to Pope Sardian. It's actually addressed in the script for Lamb of the Gods. Ah, okay. Instruction manual specifies princess ending. Okay, interesting. But yeah, I don't think I need to go all the way back to Balmamusa because I have a Chaos anchor point. I'm just trying to remember which of these is Chaos. It should be here. Yeah, Sistina's Rescue. So yeah, it would be here. Yeah, we could just go here. Pretty sure. We have our save, so let's go find out. Should I share the refresh on the devil anew? Yeah, if you could, rather than having me scroll all the way back. That'd be great. You miss some character arcs that way? How so? Still missing the named healer. Donalto has to die to recruit. I mean, yeah, but she's like... That's like Voltaire and Sarah levels. I'm not too worried about her. Alright, so what do we have going on here now? Where's my warrant report? Let's see. Yeah, there was our Chaos Frame. 50 or above with everyone but Golgaston. Could be worse. Could be worse. Now, the issue here, doing things this way, we're going to have some issues with a certain archer that we're going to have to try to fix. So, that'll be interesting. We'll see what happens with that. And there's your refresher on the devil. Nice. Could just give the flat, upright, inverted info to refresh Titanium Legman. But lo, let me lead you astray. Let me give you what it is you seek, but paint it in the light that I want you to see it in. And there's your refresher on the devil. Right. Oh, God. I remember doing this whole dramatic reading. I remember doing this whole dramatic reading for the devil. But I don't remember the actual... Like, it was just trying to get you to see things the way that it wants you to see it. But that's all I remember. Just grind her weapon ranks. Yeah. That's what we'll be doing. Lotus sends diplomats to Zenobia after Tristan's death, but they were actually terrorists with bombs. They do a big kaboom in the castle and the invasion starts. Zenobia is defeated. Yeah, it sounds like Lotus. That does indeed sound like Lotus. So let's double check here. What is the actual story events we got going on here? Yeah, so we are on Chaos currently. We go here. We absolutely wipe the floor with these guys. I'll actually share the thing. Sorry, Segno. I know my memory is so terrible. I don't mean to deny you your fun, but like I can't remember. Hey, Iron Feet guy. Hello, Funky Thor. Oh, we are turning AI on for this. Absolutely. Go forth, my minions, and destroy them. What is up, Funky Thor? Good to see you, my friend. The devil. Shadow self, attachment, addiction, restriction, sexuality. Reversed, releasing limiting beliefs, exploring dark thoughts, detachment. Right. Okay. Thank you. Again, not to deny you your fun, but I literally would not have ever remembered the appropriate brief Yeah, I mean... there's so much, right? Ooh, had to sneeze. My apologies. Like, upright is your intrusive thoughts, right? Your personal belongings that you just can't seem to let go of, that hold no purpose other than cluttering your life, but because of the memory that they hold, they keep that presence in your mind, and you keep them around for no reason other than just those memories that are, in so many ways, useless to you. I mean, addiction, restriction, sexuality, those are all pretty self-evident things. They're base-level desires. They're things that we indulge in, sometimes in ways that are completely healthy and not harmful at all, but in other ways, things that absolutely are harmful. But then the reverse, releasing limiting beliefs, exploring dark thoughts, detachment. The immediate thing that I think of with that as a more cohesive thought is writing. And the things that people write to put unacceptable, quote-unquote, thoughts out there, to explore the darkness of humanity, the images that we can conjure in a way that doesn't actually hurt anybody. I think of Blood Meridian. What is hailed as one of the most brutal pieces of literature ever put to paper, as an example of the inverse devil, exploring the basest of humanity, taking things that really happened. I believe it was the Mexican-American War that it's based in, if I'm remembering correctly, because I've read the Blood Meridian back in college, and then taking it and making it worse. Making it infinitely worse than any of the atrocities that actually happen in real life, which oftentimes the atrocities of real life outweigh the darkness of fiction that we create. But
hear me. You have Balma Musa wrong.
That's you, Abuna. I thought you kept better company. A man of the cloth abetting in such carnage. But then the church has never shied from good bloodletting, has it?
It was Leonar and the Duke who slew the people of Balma Musa, not us or the Galgastani. I swear it in the name of the Great Father.
You clergy are all alike. Invoke the name of God and expect the people to follow you like sheep. Balbatos and Branton can scarce void their bowels without speaking Filaha's name. Well, I'm not having any of it. Your god is just another fairy tale. Tell me, what god would visit war on his people? And a holy war? That's the richest of them all. I may not believe in gods, but the devils who brandish their steel before me are real enough.
There you go. Ramados has words to say. Back from work, thankfully. Been playing a lot of Street Fighter 6 and no drawing law. Hey, as long as you're having fun. I know a lot of people have been enjoying Street Fighter 6. You did Chaos, then Neutral, then Law. Fair, fair. Yeah, I wanted to get the Chaos and Law characters. That's why I went with those first, and then now we're doing Neutral. As much as I love the Neutral-specific characters that you can get. And Chaos is my baby. I love the Chaos route so much. I had to go with that first. I had to. Part of the devil that I specifically didn't give the more accurate brief, if that helps. Of course, absolutely. Understandable. Devil itself is very much meant to represent the wild, the loss of the soul / enlightened mind. Yeah,
I would rather
makes sense.
Out my days in a cottage with my grandchildren. They weren't much younger than you, boy. But the war took my sons and their sons. I joined the resistance to end this madness.
Good interpretation, but the devil in me is disappointed that I wasn't able to color your interpretation yet further, yet deeper. Ah, yes, but denying the devil his fun, truly, is one of the greatest pursuits in life, isn't it? One of the most noble.
With the spellcraft at my disposal, I thought it best that I do what I could to help.
So did we all. Nor have I forgotten the suffering we have endured. If I could better the lives of the Wallister through battle alone, I would fight till my last breath. When the Duke named me Hero of Goliath, I thought it might somehow further our cause.
Oh, there's the AC kicking on. Don't mind me.
But the Duke uses men as a cattleman uses his kind. Quick to slaughter when his hunger needs sating. How can you not recognize him for the creature he is?
You're quick to blame the Duke. But what about yourself? What would you sacrifice to sate your ambition? How many of your companions would you send to their deaths to save your sister? Know you any limits at all?
I would never wage war for my own profit.
Surrender, and give the lie to my words. Or do you value your own life above your companions?
I don't know, Ramados. I don't think surrendering to you is the best option we have here. Sorry. New route doesn't catch, we get a different class this run. True, true. I do need to do that. Although, I don't know. I'm having fun with Dark Priest. She only has the... Well...
He's sorely mistaken.
Like, her basic cleric class isn't really anything to write home about.
I didn't know. I was too quick to judge. The spirits have told me everything. Forgive me, Demon. The wheel finally comes around. With luck, I'll find my sons waiting.
I'm coming, sister.
Bonus objective complete! You killed an old woman! Alright, moving on. We're about to hit the start for neutral, everybody. Zapan defeats Zapan, as was foretold in the scrolls.
Zapan! Vice! What are you doing?
You can't! We were allies!
Fool. I know the proper use for a hostage. You're next, Denim.
What have you done with Koshua?
Denim!
Unhand my sister.
Oh, I will. But first, you and I have a score to settle.
There must be some other way. Hear me out.
Talk, talk, talk. Let our steel speak instead.
Remember how scary this fight was when we first did it? Well, watch this. Neutral is awesome. Oh, I agree.
Vice, it doesn't have to end like this.
Ever since we were boys, you could do no wrong. They lavished praise on you while I looked on, forgotten. Is it because of our fathers, do you think? The son of a respected Abuna, and the son of a loutish drunkard. It was a relief when he died. But nothing changed. Why did they hate me? What flaw have I that you have not?
This is a fantasy. You're my friend.
Well, Rip Vice. See you, buddy. Bonk.
Enough of this. Stay your blades.
Oh, it was a little bit easier, wasn't it? Ready for the tower? I am indeed. Be very careful to read the warrant report in the neutral route. Easy to miss the extra characters if you don't. Oh, don't worry. We will be, for sure. Bonk. Upright. Sudden change, upheaval, chaos, revelation, and awakening. Reversed. Personal transformation, fear of change, averting disaster. I think of a life event where something happens, you know, like you're saying, a sudden change or an upheaval. Maybe a natural disaster destroys your home, or even just an accident happens that injures you or a loved one. Maybe a loved one dies, something like that. And it dramatically changes the way you view the world and your role in said world, right? And the changes that come to your personality and behavior and life as a result. That's what I immediately think of for Upright. Because not only can that, you know, sudden change cause chaos, but it can also wake you up to who you really are and who you're able to be. The reverse, personal transformation, fear of change, and averting disaster. Well, a lot of times you go through personal transformations either intentionally or accidentally as an effort to avert disaster. A bad health result or financial issues or something to do, again, with relationships. Like you have a bad habit from one of our previous discussions and you change it to wind up averting disaster, but then also you could fear changing who you are to avert said disaster because you like who you are in the moment. And you don't realize that awakening, the chaos of that upheaval, could be exactly what you need to fully bloom into who you are.
But he's as good as dead.
Easy, Vice. Our circumstance has changed.
But it was you who ordered his death.
Stop talking and listen. You'll want to hear this too, Denim. Rhyme has fallen. The Buckram will soon be here.
But Sir Lancelot...
Dead. Fled. I know not. But we no longer have the luxury of fighting amongst ourselves. Denham, you must join the Duke. What's done is done. Our true foe stands before us.
Have you gone mad? He's a traitor!
Enough, Vice. Did you hear nothing I said? I know why it is you fight, Denham. You dream of a world free of war and hatred. A worthy dream, and reasonable. But reason alone cannot move men to act. Is that how you want this to end? Will you let your father go unavenged? Join us. If not for yourself, then for the Wallister.
And here we go. Starting the last route of the game, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all denominations, we are going to be wishy-washy today. And we're going to be taking the neutral route. We saw what happens when we stick to our guns and fight back against the tyranny of those who would propose to lead us for their own gain. And what happens when we stick to our convictions and try to see the bigger picture of aiding such people in crafting what will hopefully be a better world. But what happens if we're unsure? If we find ourselves betwixt such choices and our mind wavers, our convictions soft and spongy? That's what we're going to explore today. You're right, Leonor, this is no time to fight.
The Buckram are our true enemy. We must work together if we are to stop them.
Good. You see the truth of it. I expected no less of our young hero.
You've both gone mad! I'll take no part in this! Vice, wait!
Let him go. We must away to the Duke.
I'm going to turn the AC off really quick because I think it might be bringing in the shitty air.
Vice! Damn him!
I was feeling a little woozy, and last I looked, the air condition was still hazardous outside, so... Vice is totally the opposite Canopus. Canopus sees you do anything, and he's like, yeah, ride or die. Vice is like, Denim, you saved puppies, die. Denim, you killed puppies, die. Denim, die. Yep. Called Jealousy and Love for Cashua. True. Sounds like a sudden car accident or like. Indeed. Indeed. Oh boy. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Why was Nybeth approaching Gildas?
Do I know so little of the world?
Uh-oh. Oh boy, here we go. It's neutral time. We'll be able to get through part of this today. Remember, we are level scaled back down, so it won't be a complete stomp.
4 weeks
but
have passed since the fall of the Archaeopolis of Rhine. Swift on the heels of their victory, the Buckram continued their southward march. Their advance proceeded, until they met an unyielding line of fierce Wallister and Galgastani resistance. This left the Golborza plain locked in a bitter stalemate, with neither side able to score the decisive blow needed to gain the upper hand. Abuna Brunton, leader of the Buckram armies, needed a quick solution. Their forces stood equally matched. Should Duke Ronray succeed in bringing the whole of the Gargastani army to his side, the scales would tilt sharply in the Duke's favor. The Abuna beseeched the Dark Knights for aid, yet they showed no signs of stirring from Fidok Castle. Unsure as he was of his own forces, Duke Ronray took little consolation in the Dark Knight's restraint. In private, he had begun to wonder whether the pact they had struck still held. Now, both sides waited for the stone that would tip the balance in their favor.
oh boy. Chapter 3, there will be sacrifices. Well, you know we're off to a good start with a title like that.
What am I to do with you, Barbas, huh? One cannot deny your insubordination. To act without leave of the High Champion is strictly forbidden, whatever the circumstance. Time and again you were ordered to return, and each time you've ignored your orders. Only now do you deign to grace these halls.
Be careful of that.
Gold.
Is everything okay over there, by the way? We're doing all right. It's just, you know, East Coast of the U.S. is still pretty smoky, so I have to check an updated report while we're listening to these folks talk.
Galling, yes. The obstinate lout. Go on. Beg forgiveness.
You talk too much, Martin, and I have an ill temper.
What was I to do? Deny the Regent? Impossible.
It is still very unhealthy. We're not in Hazardous anymore, it would seem, but still very unhealthy outside.
We do not answer to Branton. Speak true. You learned that the Zenobian knights were in Rime and sought to do battle. Is it not so?
With the rubble of the tower behind us, are you ready for the Celestial Trio? Sure, absolutely, go for it. There will be sack of fries. Oh, I wouldn't mind some fries right now.
Enough, Balsaphon. What's done is done.
Welcome back, Lord Commander. Ah, I see Ozma and Oz accompany you.
What word of the Wallister?
They rally their troops on Golborza, yet they do not make to march.
I should think not. The Duke has but a tenuous grasp on Galgastan. Dispatch an envoy. Explain our position to the Duke, and renew our vow to remain unaligned.
And the Buckram? I cannot imagine the Regent sits idle.
Brandon will be made Hierophant, his age-old wish fulfilled. If that does not content him, nothing will. Controlling the Isles is not our mandate, nor can we afford the Zenobians to perceive elsewise. If we are to avoid giving them cause to intervene in Valeria, we must shun the sword in favor of the olive branch. So long as we are the advocates of peace, they dare not act. Is that clear, Barbas?
Aye.
I'm sending you to Heim.
But Heim is leagues from the front.
Steady, Barbas. I do not intend for you to serve as a castellan for the Regent, if that is your fear. Abuna Prancet was being held in Heim Castle. Unfortunately, a band of rebels saw fit to free him.
What?
The work of the Liberation Front, no doubt. Regardless, I would prefer our true task remain secret. Manaflora's whereabouts elude us, and now the Abuna, the only man who might know, has gone missing as well. Barbas,
I task you with a mission of utmost import. Recapture Abuna Prancet, whatever the cost.
Yes, Lord Commander.
The two of you are to deal with the Liberation Front. Too long have we suffered them to move unchecked.
On the honor of House Glacius, my brother and I will see it so.
Common rabble. There'll be little trouble.
And Doris's search for Maniflora is to continue. You and Martin are to proceed with our negotiations with the Duke.
As my lord wishes, so shall it be.
Oh boy. Away. Oh boy, oh boy.
The Galgastani have joined our cause.
Half their men, perhaps a little more. Another third have deserted.
Then the rest are loyalists who will cleave to Balbatos until the bitter end.
Few as they are, they were the backbone of his army, the best of the best. Their support in the crofts and villages runs deep. They'll not fall easily.
Who better to see that they do? Spare not a moment.
It shall be done.
The Bakram show no signs of moving further south. There's solace in that. Perhaps some faint breath remains in our pact with the Dark Knights. Let us send another envoy and remove all doubt. And you, my hero of Goliath, are to hunt down Vice Bozek, who fled behind the enemy's lines scarce a month past.
And we're back to hunting Vice, the never-ending story. The star, upright, hope, faith, purpose, renewal, spirituality. Reversed, lack of faith, despair, self-trust, disconnection. Could be hell on earth, but the stars would shine all the same. Very interesting. Hope, faith, purpose, renewal, spirituality. Very interesting. Rather than like examples of like roles or events, I immediately think of two people. For upright, I think of my friend Raul, childhood friend of mine. A very faithful individual. His parents are missionaries. He like joined the army. He's a well-respected commander. All this different stuff. He's working very hard. Very kind guy. Always positive. Always happy to extend a helping hand. All that type of stuff. And has worked very hard to achieve a life that was built partially for him and partially for himself. And he always had faith that it would turn out well from everything that I know of him. Then, for the reverse, I feel like I have more of myself. I see more of myself in that. And he's very connected like with his communities and everything, which is important. For me, I am not a very faithful person in terms of religion and things like that. And I've experienced plenty of despair in my life with the events that I've experienced and all that type of stuff. But I've always had a lot of trust in myself and in my life path. And I've always felt disconnected in a lot of ways from the standard life path, you know, like I'm here doing YouTube. And I've always been a little bit of a recluse. You know, I'm not as socially connected as a lot of people are. And I'm fine with that. I'm comfortable with that. So I see those two examples of types of people, I suppose, in my friend Raul and myself. This isn't Jeanne d'Arc PSP. That is one that I always meant to check out, and I know people enjoy it. It's not like up there with the greats from what I've seen people say, but that it's fun. So I do need to check it out at some point, because I haven't played it.
Must we avenge ourselves upon him?
You do not understand the creature you hunt. Indeed, he must seem a strange species to you.
Gonna head out for now. Just wanted to come in for a bit. Have a good day. Absolutely. You as well, Funky Thor. Always happy to see you drop by, my friend.
You and I share common conviction, however different our methods and means. Else why would you have returned to my halls? Vice is different. He fights not for convictions or ideals, but out of some base bloodlust. Unguided by higher philosophy, he acts without thought. Judged by your measure, he is useless. And how that must enrage him. Now he thrusts this rage at you, his one-time friend, a hero to all the world.
I mean, the funny thing is Ronway's not even wrong here. Instead of wrong way, he's right way currently.
I had held out hope that Vice might return this past month. But too much time has passed. Were we to wait any longer, we risk him becoming a grave threat to our resistance.
But to put a price on his head, is that not going too far?
It's almost like you'd put a price on my brother's head not too long ago, and I do still take issues with that, Ronway.
It pains me, truly. But it is the needful course, Kashua.
Will you say nothing in his defense, Denim?
Do not look for Vice to return. Not while I'm still here.
As ever. My words fall on deaf ears. Fine. Do as you like.
Oh, Kashua, always being contrary.
Let her go, Denim.
Then we are agreed? Yeah, I'd nearly forgotten. Sir Mirden has returned.
He has? Were there any others?
He and Warren. That's all. Warren suffered a grievous wound. No doubt a visit from you would do much to cheer him.
The men stand ready, Sir Leonar.
I will join them with all haste. Denim, let's away. I know this sits ill with you, but it is our duty.
Oh boy, oh boy. Here we go. It begins. I was playing it. It's alright if you like your tactics games. Yeah, I'll have to check it out then, for sure. Deployed 1, slots 4. We have Leonar. And it's been a long time since I've seen the neutral route, so I don't even remember. Oh god, this. I remember now. I suddenly remember. Hey, look, it's our friend Hector. Oh boy, yeah, this one's interesting. This one's very interesting. Boo! It was a great joke. Shush. Faith in Outer and Faith in Inner both can be good. That friend of yours sounds like someone worth keeping in touch with. Yeah, it's been a little while. I haven't really talked to him too much since the pandemic, but I need to get back in touch with him. I think he's in Italy now with his wife and their kid now. Religion is a facilitator of true faith for non-believers. Those who understand the purpose of spirituality do not need facilitators. Ooh, very interesting way to think about it. I like it. Hey, Nakadai! Started playing 4 months ago. Your videos are a great help. Thanks for all the work. Greetings from Mexico. Hey! Well, thank you for stopping in and saying hello, Nakadai. I'm glad that we've been able to help, and I hope you're continuing to enjoy the game. Alright, well, it doesn't really matter too much who we bring here. We'll grab Darren. And we'll grab Wolf. People who haven't seen much use for the past little while. And we'll bring Trixie out for a little bit of support. Oh, do I want to change Denim's class? I could. We have Lord class marks. Just for fun, you know? What would I want to change him to? Let's just change him back to Big Bonkin' Warrior for a while, shall we? Does Leonar survive this route? Only one way to find out, right? Only one way to find out. That'll work. That'll be good enough. Oh my god. Nathalorc Mail, Lightning Gauntlets, Watery Greaves. Do I have a... I do not have another Barbarian's Earring right now. That's fine. Oh, wait. Hold on. I just remembered something. Hold on. Where is she? Where is she? RSL. At your approach, this unit turns and walks away in disgust. So... yeah. Turns out having RSL join up with you because she is against Ronway and Leonar, and then deciding that you're going to join back with Ronway and Leonar makes her extremely upset and makes it so that she immediately begins threatening to desert. So we need to give her a weapon that she hasn't used, say crossbows. And she needs to gain some weapon levels so that her loyalty goes back up, or she's going to leave. Doesn't matter that we're on a different world tier or whatever. She will still leave. So we're going to fix that. It's fine. If I remember correctly, she's the only character that happens with, so... nothing a few loyalty cards don't fix. That's true. That's true.
I make my offer one final time. Answer me, and your lives will be spared. Who leads your band of stragglers, and where is he? Your answer.
What's kind of scary about Ronway is that in any situation where Denim or Vice aren't screwing him over, things tend to sort of go his way. Yeah, I mean, Ronway's smart, man. He's got a talent for leadership. He's got an eye for tactics. He just has to deal with some upstart youths, those meddling kids and their dog or something.
You may take a Galgastani knight's freedom, Leonar, but never his pride. We do not sell friends, not even for the unkindest price. Would you do any different?
I suppose I wouldn't. Very well.
Then
we shall hold a public execution. However, in deference to your honor, we will not bind you and will furthermore arm you as befits your former station. If you truly desire freedom, fight for it.
Yeah. So Leonar's showing some of that honor that he has, but pretty brutal nonetheless. Pretty brutal nonetheless.
Clansmen of Galgastan, tell our wives and children of how we died here today, of our last service to our homeland, and tell them to avenge us.
Words in the wind, soldier. Our ears are deaf to your cries. We know you who pledge fealty to Balbatos are the true blight upon this land.
Oof. Big oof. Biggest oofus. She still joined you, but she hates it? Oh, yes, she does. Oh, yes, she does. It's even funnier is if Ronway relied on Denim just bulldozing everything in law, he probably would have won. Yeah, honestly. Honestly, it's true. The moon, upright, illusion, fear, anxiety, subconscious, intuition. Reversed, release of fear, repressed emotion, inner confusion. The moon is a false light, merely reflecting true light. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, and... like... I think the moon is just indicative of the modern adult experience on both sides. Like, you've got illusions of what you think the world is, or what people tell you the world is, and then your fears and anxieties, but your awareness that something probably isn't exactly as it's being portrayed. But then on the reverse, you've got the release of fear through family or recreational activities, things like that, that help calm you down, make things easier to deal with. But then you also tamp down a lot of those fears as a result, and that leads to some inner confusion. So, yeah, I think that that one is pretty just explained by the modern adult experience. Oh, look at that, a loyalty card. How nice. That'll be perfect for you, RSL. Female mage sprite always looked weird to you? Really? How so? I feel like it logics out, right? Well done, Wolf. Note that they were armed, but not armed very well. Like, their damage output is definitely way worse than ours and our allies. Do you get that Terra Knight that you kill the undead version of in other routes in this one? You do indeed! Him and a certain green cleric who's part of Cressida's recruitment quest. You look at Hector out here with a short sword and leather armor, like... Armed as befits their station, not exactly an accurate statement, but... Question with the moon is always is, though, without intuition, are you blind? Well, yeah, exactly. You do need that intuition, for sure. Game always gives you at least one loyalty card in this route for the RSL penalty. Is that really? Oh, interesting. I had no idea. That is very, very cool. An interesting take, but the blind scramble of adult life fits well enough. I find it interesting that you find it interesting, and that it fits well enough. What would be your take, if I might ask, Segno? Because I don't quite remember what you had said previously. I love, too, that, like, there will be sacrifices in the name of this chapter. First battle is a route where we start off just essentially executing a bunch of prisoners of war. Like, yeah, that sets the mood pretty well, doesn't it? Imagine changing your mood completely by just picking up a card. Sheer disgust to loving being in the team. Does it have that dramatic of effect? Let's see. Or that dramatic of an effect, I should say. You know, regard you with eyes cold and distant. Yeah, not quite. Not quite that dramatic of a change, but we're getting there. See ya, Hector.
Glory to Galgastan.
A far less noble end for Sir Hector than we've seen on other routes. And we got a single short sword and a dark charm. Huzzah! Once again, to indicate that this is probably the darkest path to be on. But Leonard leveled up, so there's that. The Hero Returned title. Well, may as well put it on and read the Warren report while we're here. Bringer of Order. The Hero Returned. There we go. Alright, what do we got going on here? Caritanai annexed. Duke Ronway of the Wallister Resistance has met with Galgastani leaders to negotiate the dissolution of the army and the formal handover of Caritanai. This signals the end of the Kingdom of Galgastan, established by Hierophant Balbatos. Galgastani join resistance. Former Galgastani soldiers are flocking to the Wallister Resistance. Many of them long to end the war that has stretched on for more than 2 years, and they are eager to prove their mettle against the Bakram armies. Rime refugees return. A large number of refugees fled Rime for neighboring regions when the Bakram invaded. Those who had taken up in Fidok have started to make their way home. The Bakram claim the restoral of public order in Rime is to thank for this. Refugees state their poor treatment at the hands of the people of Fidok has forced them to leave. Mount Wealbury erupts! Mount Wealbury in the Burnham Massif has erupted for the first time in 60 years. The blast shook the land for miles, but tremors have now subsided. Though the Valerian Isles are volcanic, Mount Hedon on Banhamuba was the only known active volcano until now. Very interesting. How many years is 60 years, chat? Do you know? Obviously, I'm sure some of you will have the answer immediately, but... Almorca Castle attacked. Almorca Castle has been attacked by remnants of the Galgastani army. The resistance suffered few losses, but were caught off guard by the late-night assault, and the castle fell. Elite Galgastani forces were made up of Balbatos loyalists, and most have continued to fight. Though Karitanai has been annexed, it will be some time before the resistance wins the hearts of its people. So Almorca fell, interestingly, and a record 50,000 Goth bounty. I think I missed the moon for the night. Blindness in the dark is what I think of for the moon. It can be hard to tell what one is seen under such conditions. Fair enough. Fair enough. "24 says Segno. 1002 says Canadia. I think a score is either 6 or 20. It is 20. So a 6 score would be 120. Our divine spark is our true origin, our soul. It lies dormant, and awakening it, knowing our true purpose in this world, is what releases our remaining 99%. I like that thought. I like that thought. That's good. We committed war crimes, but at least we got a level up. Yup. I know something better than 24. Is it 48? "1003. Anyone can awaken their divine spark." Indeed. Indeed. Loved watching his execution in Chaos. Vices? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Vice Bajik, once a top member of the Resistance, now has a bounty of 50,000 Goth on his head. This is the largest in recorded history. Vice is accused of plotting to kill Duke Ronway and has not been seen for over a month. He was the childhood friend of Denham Pavel, the hero of Goliath. Indeed, he was. No new entries here. All right. So I'm trying to remember when... Dievold and Co. show up. I don't remember. I think we get a talk entry about it, but it's been so long.
Canopus. And Denham too. I'm glad to see you both well.
And you, Sir Mirden.
How is he?
The Starseer remains lost in the mists of sleep, but he draws breath and is whole of body.
It's very sad seeing this scene when we've seen it before with both Gildas and Mirden here, and now it's only Mirden. It's so sad.
That is well then. And Lancelot and Gildas, have they not returned?
I've seen neither since the night of the Bakram attack.
It was Sir Gildas who saved me from the Dark Knight's swords that night.
Imagine having 50,000 Goths and still he'd rather have Cashua. Fair. Yeah, it's a great point, isn't it? You can have a nation of Goths or Cashua.
Would that I had been warrior enough to return the favor.
I'm sure both will return unharmed. And besides, there was little you could do. I hear you search for Vice. You know where he makes his den?
No, but there is a price on his head. Not many places where a wanted man can hide.
Indeed.
He would have to go to ground, or well under it, to hide from both the Resistance and what remains of the Galgastoni.
Aye. As we were leaving Rhyme, I received report that a company led by an unnamed Dark Knight had taken to the high road. A commander he was, called to Heim to help defend the town from partisans.
Of course, these partisans must be the Liberation Front. They intend to strike the fortress at Bode, I'm sure of it. If Vice should be there...
They'll have his head in a sack by morn.
We ought make for Heim at once, Denham. How will you ride, Merden?
With your party, of course. Denham, I know you serve his grace, but I also know you would not leave Vice to die an ignoble death. Good. Let us ride.
You get Mirrodin at least. And a single White Knight's mark. Isn't the Evolved map part of the story? Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't remember. The sun, upright, positivity, fun, warmth, success, and vitality. Reversed, inner child, feeling down, overly optimistic. The sun is always a positive card. Man, the very first thing that I thought of doing that was me doing YouTube. Like, legitimately. Like, there's so much positivity to be had, and it's fun, and it makes me... It's very satisfying to do, which makes me feel warm. You know, and there's success to be had here and everything. But in a way, it is just indulging my inner child as well, and I get concerned if the channel isn't doing well, and I feel down and stuff like that, or maybe overly optimistic sometimes, but I think that that is foolishness in and of itself, feeling overly optimistic. I just am optimistic, you know? We're going to take a quick world tour here to make sure we're not missing any battles. Cool. Alright, onward to Bode Fortress. Port Omish, or you mean Port Ashton? Ah. Well, clearly it wasn't one of those yet, so. Hey, there's Saria. Alright, what do we got going on here? Perform an action to restore an ally's HP, attacks with 100% accuracy. Yeah, I mean, this will pretty much all happen naturally. And what do we got? Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Right. I remember now. I remember now. Okay. We gotta keep Saria alive, team. We gotta keep Saria alive. This one could actually wind up being a pain. We're actually gonna bring our top tier for this because this could get really annoying really fast, even with our increased power level. Okay, and Canopus, you are going to be completely naked with healing items. I could make him a lobber class to make this even better. But he's so fast, it shouldn't be an issue anyway. Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue. So, as you can imagine, Saria standing directly next to Oz, not going to end well for her. Not going to end well for her. Is there any information on why Gildas survives here, or in the other routes and dies here? Oh, you'll see. You'll see. All of these questions and more will be addressed, my friend. We'll grab Dante for more flying healing. Stuart is, I believe... Yes. Okay, equipped and ready to rumble. We'll grab Yuria for extra MP. And we will grab Drusilla. Yeah, and actually, rather than Yunin, we'll grab more magic. I wonder if Ozma has dialogue here. Probably not, right? There's no reason that she would, but we'll bring her anyway just to see. All right, Operation Keep Saria Alive is a go. First thoughts are good, especially for impressions. Don't think the sun needs much more than what you've given. All right, cool.
Gave us quite a chase, Abuna. But now it's back to Heim for you.
Godless woman. You killed them all.
Our work is done, Oz. We withdraw.
Hold, sister. I've another prize. The leader of the rabble. Bring her forward. Slew every Bakram soldier that marched with us from Rhyme, this one did. A real firebrand. But she doesn't hold a candle to you, dear sister.
Kill me and have done with it.
Saria, you live!
Forgive me, Abuna. This is not how I meant to meet again.
You've no cause to seek forgiveness. It is I who have troubled you.
If you see my father, tell him his daughter met an honorable death.
Is this touching melodrama played out? Take him away.
Think not on the grave, Saria, live, and know they dare not kill me.
What do you plan to do with her, Oz?
She'll make a fine gift for the High Champion, I should think.
Oh, I recall no order to take her alive. Besides, look at her. She'd sooner choke on her own tongue than go a willing captive.
Her eyes give the truth to your words. What am I to do with her, sister?
Remember that Oz is the torturer of the family.
You rely on me too much, little brother. Decide for yourself.
Ooh, such bile. So be it. But where to begin? Darkest lords of We Review, grab fast these legs and drag them down.
You've a wicked streak, Oz. Enjoy your games, but don't tarry too long.
Run, if you can. Name your conspirators and the location of their fastness, and I'll spare your meager life.
Damn! We're too late. Saria, we're coming!
I've drunk my fill of these Wallister dregs. A Dark Knight's work is never done.
Alright, so Saria can't run properly because she's been leadened. So she's in a little bit of a sticky situation. We're going to do our best to save her. Alright. Next one is coming. Ready or not, Judgment. Upright, Judgment, Rebirth, Inner Calling, Absolution. Reversed, Self-Doubt, Inner Critic, Ignoring the Call. I mean, having the wherewithal to do what it is that you know you're meant to do, that you want to do, and committing to it. That sounds like upright judgment to me. You know what your inner calling is, and you remake yourself in the image that you need to make that calling happen. Reversed. Self-doubt, inner critic, and ignoring the call. We all know what our inner calling is in some form or fashion at some point in our lives. Even if we're not born knowing what it is, we figure it out eventually. The issue then is having the wherewithal to pursue it. Overcoming that self-doubt, disregarding that inner critic, and not succumbing to the desire to ignore the call in favor of what may be more comfortable or safe. And that's where you have a lot of people who just kind of get sucked into the machine of life, the expectations that people set for them, and don't pursue the things that make them happy, that bring them joy, that satisfy them. And that's where the issues lie. They only have dialogue in their cannon roots. That's what I thought, yeah. Run, Saria, run! If we can get her in range for healing, she'll be fine. Ah, my headset is dying. See, she has all of her stuff, too, so, like, she's in pretty good shape. She'll be okay. The Triforce? Yeah, the Dark Triforce, Ashmodai's symbol, exactly. Fact or not, that is what separates the heroes from the rest. Yeah, very true. Hero, of course, in this sense, having a bit of a different connotation than maybe the classical interpretation, but still, just as valid. Yeah, can't quite make that throw just yet. However, Judgment 3, we could do. It'll be worth it. There we go. That's the damage we're looking for. Go, Canopus, go! We've got Saria on lock. She's fine. Yo, been a while since I've been here. Been busy playing Tears of the Kingdom and working a lot. How's it going, peeps? It's going well, Mr. Strife. It's good to see you, my friend. I know there's been a lot of people who've been busy playing Tears of the Kingdom, which is totally understandable. 100% understandable. I can't wait to be able to play more of it myself, but just have not had the time. Dun-dun-dun-now. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-now. Let's queue up a double impact. Probably should have brought RSL for the weapon levels, but she'll be fine. We pulled her off of the threshold of leaving, I'm pretty sure, so. And time to use the Apocrypha. Yeah, it's going well. I hope you're doing well too, Mr. Strife. Always good to see you, my friend. Alright, fuck him up, Saria. Okay, don't fuck him up, Saria, but, like, at least, you know, stay alive, Saria. Basically just gonna plop Iria on her to distract the enemy. Oh, yeah. That's a big, meaty velocity shift right there. Hey, yo, Oz! What's up? Gilda's just levitating through the air, T-posing towards the Dark Knight. Do-do-do-do. Hey, yo, Oz, what's up? All the White Knights just levitating towards him. Hey, Oz, what's up? This time we're just teleporting. Like, oh my god, how terrifying. They fucked up. They fucked up messing with the wrong Zenobians, man. And this would be completion if we weren't holding off on temperance. The world. Upright. Completion, integration, accomplishment, and travel. Reversed, seeking personal closure, shortcuts, and delays. The world is the ultimate balance between the human experience. The world is the desire to go out and see the world, have a what you would consider complete experience so you can die with no regrets. Accomplishing the things that you want to accomplish, the things that are going to bring you satisfaction that the other aspects of the Arcana drive you to do. While also making sure that you take the time that you need to be happy and be satisfied in your more close personal ways. Maybe in ways that you don't even really disclose to other people, but that matter just as much. That's the world. Maybe sometimes you take some shortcuts and wind up being delayed on that path, but ultimately, if you have any measure of success, you'll get there in the end. I know, headset, I hear you booping at me. I do enjoy that they're pretty much completely ignoring Saria to go after Canopus because he's got no armor. Kind of works. Didn't intend for didn't intend for this be... Okay, brain. Let's try this again. Didn't intend for this to be the way that this went down. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. But it's certainly working. Going to start Fire Emblem Path of Radiance soon one of these days on easy because it's my first Fire Emblem. I mean, it's a good choice. Path of Radiance is a great entry point to the series. I think you will be very happy with this decision, my friend. It's another one that I desperately want to get on the channel. Oh. Right. Oh well. I will give Oz credit where credit is due. He still hits really freaking hard. Let's see. Go here. Ah, we can't poke through the wall, unfortunately. Okay, fine. All we have to do is bring down Oz, so that's what we're going to work on. That'll do. Little dab will do you. Why is it saying that that's not going to work? Whatever. Take one for the team, Gildas. Bonk!
It's a dark day, sees the likes of you. Get the better of me.
And Oz dies super early on neutral. Like, super early. It's kind of hysterical how early Oz goes down. It's really funny. Do 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 do. Ba ba da na. Very nice. Very nice. Great success.
My friends may be lost.
Dark Knight
My battle
Slayer.
is not over.
Hell yeah.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
Incompletionist with the milestone super chat. Is it use it or lose it? Indeed it is, because, I mean, we hit another milestone. That'll be your next milestone chat, right? So thank you for the 3 months, my friend. It's been a glorious 3 months. Very much appreciate all of your support, dude. A big 3 months to you.
Denim, your father, Abuna Prancet. He lives. We held him safe in our care until a short while ago.
What? How? Where is he?
The Dark Knights left with him just before you arrived.
Why would they bestir themselves over one man?
The Dark Knights care nothing for who rules the Isles. Denim, it is your father, Prancet Pavel, whom they seek.
What could they possibly want with him?
I know little more than you, but I can offer one piece of the puzzle. They seek someone, or something, called Mana Flora. Whatever it may be, they are bent on finding it.
I do love that little detail as well, right here. That Saria doesn't even know that Manaflora is a person, and they acknowledge that. Like, there's no reason that Saria should really know who Manaflora was. So to her, someone or something, whatever it may be, bent on finding it. That's awesome.
And there is but one man who knows where it is.
My father.
Your father holds the key to this war.
What? So, Goliath was all just to capture my father?
You had best leave. There's no knowing when they might return.
And what
A
will you
mighty
do,
sword
sister?
arm
Hey!
by holy purpose.
Canadia, also with the milestone. 15 months. That's huge, dude. That is massive. Thank you so much for all the support all this time, my dude. That's so cool. That's so cool to see.
I mean to help Abuna Pranset.
Alone? Foolishness! What can you hope to accomplish? She'll not listen to me. Perhaps you could dissuade her from this madness.
Madness is a bit... well, yes. What if you were to come with us?
I'm sorry, but I will not serve under a duke who sanctions the slaughter of innocents. Besides, I have my own duties as head of the Liberation Front. I owe it to our fallen to carry on.
Oh, sister.
Look after Sistina for me.
She's got a backbone, that one. Saria's awesome.
I must tell Koshua.
All you need is high explosives to deal with the Dark Knights. Hell yeah. I'm next. Wait, YouTube doesn't accept Goth as payment. Sorry about that. Hey, it's not your fault. That lies at the head of YouTube. That's where that lies. Of course, man. Well, I appreciate it nonetheless. Without even knowing it's a person's name, Manaflora could be misunderstood as a sweet-tasting plant. So imagine Saria just going, why a plant? Yeah, that makes complete sense. It makes absolute sense. All right. Let's go back to Almorica. We'll do this last scene, and then I'll probably call it since my headset is dying anyway.
Then you're telling me we don't know where Bozek has gone?
And then I'll take my break, and we'll come back at 3, so in about...
Assign no anguish to an empty purse.
Hey! Holy crap! Navi coming in out of nowhere with the tenor, getting ever so close to the 10K. I know. It slowed down a lot with everything going on, and, you know, Fire Emblem and Tactics Ogre dropping off in interest in the public eye and everything, because they've been out for a while, but we're still moving. We're still moving. So, thank you. Thank you very much for that, Navi. It's incredibly generous. Thank you so much. The generosity is always appreciated from all of you guys. Seriously. I'm out to work. Have a good stream, Tom. Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to be wrapping up here shortly anyway, so I hope your workday goes well, German. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, we'll probably wrap this up here. I'll take my break, and then in a little over an hour, we will come back for Summer Game Fest with Canadia. But we'll finish this scene first.
That's right, my lord. Nor did the Dark Knights give any indication they knew.
This business with the Dark Knights. Why did you engage them?
Well, I don't understand, my lord.
You knew full well that Galgastan had not yet been brought to heel. But still you slew a champion of the Dark Knights.
We can ill afford to make an enemy of them now. You were tasked with finding the renegade Vice Bozek, were you not? Better to leave the rabble-rousers to fend for themselves.
I couldn't.
Enough. What's done is done. Dispatch an envoy to Fidok. There is yet time to settle this with ink and quill.
Yes, my lord.
Further, we will raise the price on Bozek's head to 10,000 goth.
Shall be done.
I think that's a mistranslation. It should have been on his head by 10,000 goth or to 100,000 goth. That's a mistake. Just straight up. Huh. 10K is close. It's true. It's true. Remember, Tom, if all else fails, you can debate the Final Fantasy XIV watchers. How would it be a debate? Because of like playing Tactics Ogre. Because I have been thinking again about streaming FF14. Don't forget to like. Indeed. You slew a Dark Knight by footballing a grenade into his face.
We cannot suffer him to come and go as he wills. with a bounty so high, he will think twice before making his presence known. As for the rest, it is in the hands of the headhunters. Our foremost concern is rooting out what followers of Balbatos remain and securing Caritini. To which end, I want you...
There was my headset. It just shut off. Well, you guys will have to enjoy the voice acting that I cannot hear.
To find these followers of Balbatos?
Apologies if I wind up skipping anything by accident.
Difficult to say. We only know that you face a formidable foe. We've not heard from one of our companies. What's worse, the casualties were not limited to our soldiers. Many small folk have turned up dead as well. Our response must be swift, decisive. I wish for you to lead it.
Would love to watch you stream 14. I quit the game a week ago. Been playing since beta on PS3. Holy smokes. It's a heck of a thing to quit.
Yes, my lord.
I've always enjoyed 14 from what I've played of it, even though, as I've said, I've never gotten past A Realm Reborn. But seeing as how Destiny is on its last legs with me right now, it could be cool to have something else be able to kind of fill the spot that used to take and give me a chance to experience what is, from all accounts, and from even what I've seen of it, limited as it is, an incredible game. So.
Oh, there was one other thing. Scarce more than a...
We are told that a man matching the description of the Zenobian Knights at Gildas
boy.
has been seen in Ashton.
A man matching the description of the Zenobian knight Sir Gildas has been seen in Ashton. Very interesting.
Sir Gildas? What would he be doing there?
Took fright and fled from Rhyme, no doubt.
Listen here, Resistance Knight. Nameless dog.
Sir Gildas is no coward.
Silence! I'll not have you at each other's throats. Go to Ashton. Send back word of what has happened. I know our hero will not.
Okay. We have a task. Oh, here we go.
Sister,
time for Cashua to be Cashua again. The one constant across all 3 routes.
What does the great hero need of me?
Please, don't. You're still upset, aren't you?
If you have no urgent need, I'll be on my way.
It's father. He's alive.
What? So he lives. What now?
What now? We rescued him. What
So
else?
he lives. What now? Cashua is so cold. Granted, of course, we know at this point that he's not her real father, but you would think she would still have some level of care beyond her own selfish worldview, but nope, that's Cashua.
Even if he's no true father to us.
What do you mean?
Oh, he's so damn melodramatic. Cashua, stop doing this every time, lol.
I mean, we are orphans, brother. He is not our father. Not by blood.
No. Who told you this? It's a lie. It must be.
It is no lie. I overheard him talking about it once. Long ago. In all the world. You're the only family I have.
Why tell me this only now?
Because you're leaving me.
Leaving you? Scarce a moment goes by we are not at each other's side. And so it shall remain. I will never leave you.
There is the lie. Someday you will cast me aside as you did Vice.
You will cast me aside as you did Vice. Yes, who also left of his free will while blaming others for his actions. You two have that remarkably in common, Cashua.
No, sister.
I'm alone without you.
Cashua!
I shall never leave you. Anyway, gotta go. Yup, exactly. All right, guys, we did it. I set my goal as finishing Law today, and we did it. Achieved that, and we even started Neutral, which won't take us long to clear. And then we're not gonna clear the final boss for Neutral. We're gonna get the characters and like see the story bits into Chapter 4, and then we'll bounce. Because there's really not much to see that's different from what I remember in Chapter 4 Neutral. Once we do that, San Bronsa and Coda 2 to delve into the Palace of the Dead and search for Warren. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be very, very fun. Oh, I love it. Love it. Navi says, I've realized how unhealthy 14 was for me. I'm actually going to the gym every day and feeling good afterwards. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Very, very nice. Good for you. Yeah, it's important to recognize stuff like that that's not healthy for you. Kind of funny since we've been talking about the Arcana and things like that, unhealthy cycles, all that type of good stuff. Well, bad stuff, but you know. I know Jane and I got to get back to the gym and everything between all this stuff going on with my mom and me being out of town, and then now I get back and literally the entire state is covered in a hazardous level of smoke, and it's recommended that you reduce all activity levels even inside so as to reduce your breathing. Kind of not conducive to going to the gym or working out even in the apartment. But soon. Like very soon, damn it. I miss the gym. But yeah, guys, this has been good. This has been very, very good. I'm glad to have gotten back to Tactics Ogre. We're going to do more very, very soon. Also planning on hopefully finishing out Cult of the Lamb soon so we can scratch that off the list as well. Plenty to do. But for now, if you're going to be around, we'll be live again right here in an hour for Summer Game Fest and see what cool stuff gets announced and revealed. Maybe we'll see Final Fantasy Tactics Remake. Probably not, but maybe. You can always hope. For now, though, gonna bounce, take a little bit of a break, let my headset charge, and then I will talk to you all very soon. So I'm not even gonna really do the whole outro. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See you in a little bit. Bye for now.